YOLO Dopper Cheer said, why is it people don't open up about problems? Is it because they don't want to get into an argument and ruin the friendship relationship? A lot of people just hate conflict. They are so anti-conflict, okay? That the last thing they would ever want to do is speak up about something because they're so afraid of, you know, a confrontation. It actually makes them nervous. It actually makes them have panic attacks to think of confrontation. In reality, it's called guts. I mean, it's what it is. You need to have guts. You need to be able to stand up for what you believe in. You need to be able to speak up when there's a problem. And you need to be able to be honest and open with someone. And the bottom line is, if you don't think that you can be honest and open with someone and not get into a ginormous fucking argument that's going to ruin everything, then maybe that's not a healthy relationship to begin with. You know what I mean? Like, I've had people, and by the way, this is not anyone in particular, so I want people to start, oh, this is talking about John Rambo. This is not. In fact, the person I'm talking about is not. There's a person who, if ever I brought something up, ever, alright? Even if it wasn't, like, me being real negative or even attacking, alright? It wasn't like that. It was more maybe I just have a recommendation or, you know, I have something that we should talk about because it's really important. That this person would tell me, why am I lecturing them? Well, I'm not lecturing you. I'm just trying to have a real conversation. It's something important. No. You know, it'd be like, no, this is a lecture, and, you know, you're trying to fucking be like my dad, and this. I'm like, no, it's not what I'm trying to do. But there's some people that are like that. They're just so anti-confrontation that, God forbid, you bring anything up that's serious or, you know, needs attention. You know, even if it's for their own good or their own health, they treat it like that. Confrontational. You know? So, but I've never been like that. You know, me, if you got a problem or you got something serious you want to talk about or whatever, bring it up, you know? That's the kind of person I am. I'm an open, honest guy. I always have been. You guys know that. 10 years of my life I spent on the internet, and how much have I shared with you guys? How much have I really hidden, secret, covert, you know, stuff? Of course I haven't. I mean, I'm sure you guys have heard really stupid fucking conspiracy theories, but that's all they are. I'm not that kind of person. But there's some people that I can't talk about it, can't do it. It's like, come on, man. What the fuck? Are you kidding me? Guys, I've been playing this match for how long? This house still didn't load. Wow. That's impressive. Anyway, you know, everyone's different. And certainly I'm not going to say, oh, you know, you're holding blame or whatever. But at the same time, you know, it's kind of messed up how some people hold things against the other people. You know? And then, oh, fuck. Boy, that guy's another terrible shot. Everyone I fought today is an absolutely terrible shot. What the fuck? Only way in this house is right here. Conan the Barbarian says, actually, the real game of PUBG isn't good either. Okay. And Ali Guy says, too many people see every problem between them as an argument instead of a constructive discussion. I know. I agree. A lot of people are like that. God forbid there's ever a disagreement or something that needs to be talked about that's serious. It becomes an argument or you're telling them that they're wrong. That's not the case. It's not always, it's not about, in life, it's not always about who's right and who's wrong, who made a mistake and who needs to be blamed. It's always about the blame game, right? Who gives a fuck? I don't care who's to blame. I just want things to be better, right? That's why sometimes you got to bring stuff up. It's not about proving blame. Oh, blame. Oh, there he is. There he fucking is right there. Owned, motherfucker. Owned. Right in the fucking face. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. Very nice. Very nice. I got some pretty good kills tonight, actually. Uncharacteristic of me of actually getting kills like this, but I am. Very good. There we go. An energy drink, too. Conan the Barbarian just cheered again and said, good job. Yeah, that was a pretty good one. What's up, Hunting Owl Games? He says, how was your happy birthday, bud? Timbo Slice wants to know how my cake was. It was amazing. Just ask people in the stream chat. They saw me eat it. That shit was amazing, dude. Cake is so good, and I get it all week. I'm so lucky. I am a lucky guy to have, you know, Kat as my girlfriend. I really am. I am super lucky, and I know that. I know that. Trust me. What? Yellow Dubber says, Phil, do you think about Kotaku? What the hell are you talking about? Kotaku, the gaming news website? Why would I think about Kotaku? What on earth are you talking about? I picked up the wrong gun. Yeah, I did. Hold on. I was confused with the way that the freaking scar looks. But anyway, to answer your question, yes. What I do is I sit around constantly just thinking about Kotaku, the gaming news website. Do I ever think about Gangsta Kitchen? Of course. That's the other thing that I ponder endlessly. Gangsta Kitchen. How did it come about? Where is it going? Ali guy asked when I was really young what I wanted to be when I grew up. At first I wanted to be like a soldier, like a guy in the army. Then I wanted to be like a cop. Basically, I always wanted to be like the guy who stood for truth and justice, like the squeaky clean Superman type. But I knew Superman didn't exist, so I wanted to be the human equivalent, right? Then I wised up. Then I started getting older. I was like, what am I doing? I'm an idiot. Yeah, right. You know what it is? Because I got older and I got more cynical, and I realized that those things, those are ideals that don't exist. You know? Not to say there aren't good people. There are. But life ain't all it's cracked up to be. There are no superheroes, and, you know, everyone's basically got a dark side. You know, all the mature shit you learn as you grow up. So. Wow. Comment enthusiast says pee is stored in the balls. That is completely incorrect, comment enthusiast. I don't think you could have possibly been more wrong. Urine is not stored in the testicles. At all. Nowhere near the ball sack at all, actually. No, I do not watch Uber Hacks or Nova. In fact, I don't watch any streamers whatsoever besides maybe Tolomayor, who every once in a while, Tolomeo, excuse me. I don't know why I say Tolomayor. Tolomeo, who streams, and I host him, and he hosts me. Every once in a while, I'll stop by one of his streams to see what he's up to. But I don't seriously watch any streamers. Yellow Dopper says, what age do you think has fully matured? 40? 40? Dude, if you take to be 40 to fully mature, you're a late bloomer. Holy fuck. 40 years old to be fully mature. I mean, ideally, it's really when you enter the adult world and finally you have adult responsibilities of your own. You know, debt, or book balancing, you know what I mean? Maybe having loved ones or family members you gotta take care of. Your parents you gotta take care of. You know, when your parents are getting older and up there, that's kind of when you get all these serious life things that are happening, so. For me, I'd probably say, when at first, people who I knew actually started passing away. Like, when I was in high school, one of my best friends in the Street Fighter community, who I played, he was like my rival, passed away. That actually matured me the fuck up in a lot of ways. Because I didn't know anyone else who had ever died before, and to have this part of my life torn out of my life, and to never see that guy again, you know, or hang out with him, or play Street Fighter with him ever again was fucked up. And, you know, then as I got older, you know, some older relatives and stuff started passing away, and it puts stuff in perspective, that's for sure. And now for a more serious question, Conan the Barbarian says, Seagal versus Van Damme, who wins? Seagal, are you kidding me? Van Damme, dude. Van Damme would fuck up Seagal. And Gabriel KO just resubbed for the 16th month in a row. Thank you, Gabriel KO, for 16 continuous months of support. I appreciate that, man. Genetic Gamer says, if I had $1 billion, what would I do? First of all, I would pay all of it to taxes that I owe. I would pay off all my existing debts. I would pay off all my parents' existing debts, all of Kat's existing debts. I'd probably do some home improvements, and I'd probably have to, you know, move somewhere or move somewhere better because, not better, but like more secure. Only because probably people would be after me constantly. If I won $1 billion, let's say in the lottery or whatever, people would know it was me, and they'd probably come after me for my money and shit. So I'd have to like live in like high security guards and shit. $1 billion is too much, man. Because honestly, I wouldn't want it. I'd probably give a ton of it away. I really would. I'd probably give a ridiculous amount of money away. You know, I'm a guy that lives within my means. Very few times do I go crazy splurging. A few times, like, I leased a BMW for a while, you know. That was like my one splurge. And then when I moved out here to the West Coast, I splurged on the house and furnishing the house. Those are like the 2 times ever in my life I ever really splurged anything on myself. I usually don't. You know, when I was very young, I actually did do some splurging. That was really stupid. And I spent a bunch of money that I didn't have, basically, and racked up credit cards and stuff. And that was a bad idea. I'm not gonna lie, it was a terrible idea. Look where I am. I'm fucked. I'm so fucked. I'm not gonna make it. But I wouldn't want $1 billion. It's too much to handle. Too much risk, in my opinion. King Gokin resub for the 16th month in a row. Thank you, King Gokin. YOLO Dopper. Cheers. Said, during years of Connecticut, you watched a lot of anime and kept up with blah, 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 blah. Now you're out of touch. I did not watch a lot of anime. It's not the case at all. It's completely untrue. I never really watched a lot of anime in my life, ever. So I don't know where you're getting that impression. It's not true.